Morning news, but right now let's forget about winter and have some fun in the sun.
Welcome to the television capital of the beach world, fun in the sun.
Let's meet the fastest man in board sailing, world speed champion Fred Haywood.
Well, the record I broke was a 27.8 knot record, and I went 30.82, and that's an average of over a 500-meter course. But the fastest sailing craft in the world is called Crossbow, and it's a twin-hulled boat, 70 feet long, with 1,400 square feet of sail area. My typical board's 9 feet long and with 70 square feet of sail area. So it depends. If the wind gets stronger, perhaps we could go a little faster than 30, but we're up there at speeds that are going to be hard to beat now. Once you get the right combination of equipment going, you get aggressive on what you want to do next year. And the following year, this year, I had come back with some narrower, smaller boards and bigger sails, and I even gained some weight, and it didn't seem to work. Last year, my board was perfect and my sail was perfect, and this year's equipment wasn't as good, so I'm going to go back to last year's style for next year's race, I think. Once you go for something, you want to go all the way. You want to take the small board, you want to take the giant sail, and hold on like a gorilla. Just manhandle the thing.
Barbados is an island about 500 miles southeast of Puerto Rico. It was a British Crown colony until 1966, when it became independent. The official language is English, and the official attitude is to relax and have fun, man. Steel drums, Barbados rum, and Creole cooking are just a few of the pleasures. Bridgetown is the capital for the 250,000 citizens of Barbados. The constant trade winds and the warm weather make this an ideal board sailing spot. One side of Barbados is open to the Atlantic and the other to the Caribbean. The surrounding coral reefs make wonderful surf. Barbados was recently host to the Mistral World Board Sailing Championships. Nearly 200 competitors and their friends came from 37 different countries to enjoy the silver sands and the turquoise water. And a lot of competition. But you don't have to sail with 199 friends to have a good time in Barbados. Whether you're on the water or sitting under a palm tree sharing your sugar cane with one of the local wild monkeys, you'll find Barbados is an island paradise.
Hi, this is Rhonda Smith reporting on the Pro-Am Speed Slalom at Hood River, Oregon.
The town of Hood River is located on the Columbia River Gorge, a place some pros think is the best board sailing spot in the United States. 105 competitors have made the trip up here to Oregon for the Columbia Gorge Pro-Am Speed Slalom, and over 2,000 spectators are out today to watch. This spot is a real wind machine, with a constant flow of air through the Cascade Mountains and up the gorge, providing high-performance sailing conditions. The winds are over 30 knots today, and we'll see some action. Here's the start of the professional men's division. In the lead is Pierre-Jean Girard from Utah. He's on the first leg. He is in the lead, but there are 5 buoys of which they have to jibe around. It takes a lot of strategy to cut these buoys correctly. He has a lot of skiing background, so he should be able to use the strength in his legs. But right now, Alex Aguirre in the pink sail takes the lead because of his strategy of going around the jibes. It's the most important part, not to fall. Alex has a big lead now. You don't see anyone else around him. Usually, you're in a pack going around this mark, and it's a lot of pressure. One mistake, 5 people could be down, and you could be in first. After a fall, you could be in last. Alex went on to win the professional men's division race. The women's division is next, and everybody's grabbing a few rays while they wait for the start. Just below here, where the Hood River flows into the Columbia, there's a bit of calmer water where beginning board sailors can have some fun, protected from the high winds. Here we go with the start of the professional women's division. Coming up on the right of the screen is Anique Graveline of Canada, one of the best women sailors on the tour. Anique is leading here, and she went on to win the women's division. If you think sailing the gorge looks easy, watch this. Nobody's tried to jump Mount Hood yet, but there's always next year. This is Rhonda Smith at the Gorge.
Chris, you're an artist and a top board sailor, and you have to work to make a living. I mean, how do you manage to make time for everything?
Well, it's a tight schedule. I like to get up early in the morning, about 6 o'clock, have breakfast, and start painting. I usually work till about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I go sailing for the rest of the day. If I have enough energy, I try and get another painting session in the evening.
What does the ocean life mean to you as an artist?
I've just been attracted to the ocean through surfing, and I think it shows in my artwork too. It's a form of recreation for me, and it also is my form of income.
Which is your favorite painting?
My favorite one of all these here is the windsurfing painting right behind you. It shows the wave and the spray and the motion of actually hitting the top of the wave and banking off.
You think actors aren't competitive? Watch this week's guest stars in the celebrity portion of our Windsurf Championships. This is the qualifying heat. The first 2 who finish go on to the finals. They have to sail out, around a marker, and sail back in. Okay, get those boards into the water. There's Mark Harmon. Come on, Mark. Ruth Pennell's struggling a bit. Jill Welland's got her sail up. There's Dorian Harewood. And Adrian Zemed from TJ Hooker. What speed. There's no wind this morning. Mark Harmon's back there somewhere. Wait, Ruth Pennell is using his surfing technique. Is that legal? Jill Whalen went overboard, but she's coming back. Come on, Jill. Mark Harmon is back there somewhere. Jill and Dorian are in a tangle trying to get around the marker. Bruce Pennell takes a dive. Jill's around the marker first, and she's leading. Mark Harmon's still back there somewhere. Adrian's gaining. There's Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters. Hang on, Big Ernie. Mark, I think that's cheating. Okay, they're coming in. Bruce Pennell and Adrian Zemed neck and neck. Bruce is sprinting for first. Forget the board, Adrian. He's second. Mark Harmon is still back there somewhere. Okay, Jill is in. She takes 3rd place. Now Dorian Harewood. Hello, Mark and Ernie. Goodbye, Ernie.
That's all for this week, but we'll be with you next week and have more incredible fun in the sun.